Compressing file formats. Now that we have an understanding of the types of compression used and how they apply to text, let's talk about different file formats and how someone chooses which compression and/or file type to use, starting with digital image files. Digital image files can be pretty large in size. The larger the file, the more disk or memory space is being used, which also triggers slower downloads. As we know, compression can be used to reduce the size of the file, and the compression schemes can either be lossless or lossy. Remember, lossless compression reduces the size of files without discarding information. Using a symbol, letter, or number to represent a repeated amount of text is one example of lossless compression. Lossy compression reduces the size of files while discarding some of the information. Reducing the size of a file by changing the spacing between lines, removing indents, etc. is an example of lossy compression. Changing the resolution of an image, or the number of pixels that an image requires, while still maintaining its quality to the eye, is a classic example of lossy compression applied to digital images. Compare the images below. Do you see a difference between them? Let's zoom in on these images to take a closer look. Do you see a difference between them? Let's zoom in further, only focusing on the top half of the images to take a closer look. Do you see a difference between them now? The bird on the left has more clearly defined features when compared to the bird on the right, like the eye, the beak details, etc. Therefore, the picture of the bird shown on the right is a compressed version of the bird shown to the left. If we were interested in keeping the image the same size as the original, then the compressed picture seems to produce the same image. In this case, the use of lossy compression to compress the image file seems to work. Since images can be composed of different colors, the type of file used can vary. One digital image might contain 100,000 different colors, whereas another might contain only 1,000. An image containing fewer colors is likely to have a file type designed to exploit this as a way of reducing file size. What are the different types of image files that exist? TIFF is a digital image file type that is flexible in format and can either be lossy or lossless. Part of the file includes details of the image storage algorithm. Most often, TIFF is used with a lossless image storage format that uses no compression. Most graphics programs that open TIFF files do not have capability of compression. PNG is also a lossless storage format for digital images. It differs in TIFF files by looking for patterns in the image to help compress the file. Since it's lossless, compression with these types of files are reversible. GIF files are composed of up to 256 colors from the pool of 2 to the 24th power, about 16 million colors. When an image has 256 colors or less, then GIF can display the image exactly. If the image contains more than 256 colors, the software used to create the GIF tries to use various algorithms to find an approximate color match from its pool of 256 colors. Compression with GIF files is achieved in two ways. The number of colors in color-rich images is reduced, which then reduces the number of bits needed per pixel. When common patterns are present, e.g., large areas of one color, an abbreviation is used. For example, if 6 adjacent pixels are all blue, it will store as 6 blue instead of blue, 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 blue. Therefore, GIF is considered to be lossless only for images with 256 colors or less. For a rich image containing many true colors, GIF may lose a vast majority of the colors. JPG is perfect for photographs and similar continuous tone images that contain many, many colors. It can compress the size of images a lot while maintaining very high image quality by analyzing the images and discarding information, i.e. lossy compression, that the eye is least likely to notice. JPG files store information using 24 bits per pixel colors. JPG files can also be adjusted at different compression rates. RAW is a type of digital image that's available on better digital cameras. This type of file is about 3 to 4 times smaller than TIFFs, but still lossless. Its disadvantage is that each manufacturer that produces RAW files can do so in different formats, so one manufacturer's software may not be able to view another manufacturer's RAW files. BMP is an uncompressed device independent file format invented by Microsoft. The term device independent means that the bitmap can be opened on multiple platforms without any resolution changes. In other words, we can open bitmap files on both Macs and PCs without any issues. It's not used as often as the others when taking photographs. PSD, PSP, etc. are file formats used in graphics programs, such as Adobe Photoshop and PaintShop Pro. When editing images in the software programs, these file types are preferred. They allow for one to work with the original quality of the image, as well as store extra editing tools in the file. When saving these files as a TIFF or JPG, the layers of work done in the program may be lost.